On this episode of Behind the Song, we're featuring Kevin Heath. We want to know what went into the creative process of his hit single, Watch the Finish. Enjoy.
I'm Kevin Heath. This is Behind the Song for my hit single, Watch the Finish. I wasn't thinking about a song like that, but I was inspired by this song when I was in Florida with Pastor Ricketts, a matter of fact, Bishop Omar Ricketts, great man. And so we were in Florida, and he was preaching from, I think it was Hebrews chapter 11, about Jesus himself fall down with the cross more than once, and his eyes was fixed on not how you start but how you finish. And we was on his mind, and he wanted to give up, and he didn't give up. He completed the task with the cross for you and I. So that's where the inspirational thing came from. I was inspired by that, and he walked down from the pulpit and said to me that, listen man, you can make a song out of this. Watch the finish. No matter what people say about you, no matter how people criticize you or bring you down, is not how you start, or is not how far you reach into the middle of the race or the water, whatever you're in, but it's how you finish. And you got to finish well, even if you have to go down to the nitty-gritty. Even to it, sometimes to finish is hurtful, but you finish. And the important thing is to finish. Yes. I don't know if it's a verse. Everything have a special part in the song for me, but the part say separate my past from my future. Looking back, life is so much better. Jesus take my darkness and gave me light. I'm not a perfect man, but I wanna walk in God's plan. In the fullness of time, you'll understand. That stands out to me. That a lot of time in life that, our past is so dark, our upcoming is so dark, or mistakes that we make are so consistent behind each other. We keep making the mistake over and over and over again. And even now, we're still making the same mistakes. And God separate those mistakes, which is your past, from the future, something that He have for you. Something that He designated for you, a word that He has spoken over your life before you were born, that you and I and the world should go and teach and preach the word. So purpose is calling you. So that part stands out to me a lot. Separate my past from the future. We have the music video at this present moment, just about to be released. And I'm excited, and Jamaica is excited, the Caribbean excited, the world is excited. You and I know when Mr. Arif Butler touch anything, then you know how it goes. It always come out victorious, his heart is in it. And it's a team effort in every aspect. The message is that no matter where you're from, what community you're from, what society you're from, what parent background you're from, without a father or a mother, that once you apply yourself in whatever your dream is, you will become successful, and that will be the finish of your success. So in this song, it's not something to boast on anyone, because the song could have looked like, yo, man, I tell you, watch it finish, tell you that it could be a thing that you could show off, but that's not the message I'm portraying right now. The message is that people can put you down in society, in your school, at your home, in the bus, in the car, wherever you are. You have to believe in yourself and say, okay, they say that I'm not going to make it, I'm going to make it. And that is a positive move. A negative mind creates negative life. A confusing mind creates a confusing life. So a positive mind will create a positive life. So that is what I have to say. Watch the finish. It's all about motivation. Believe in yourself. No matter what, get up. You can make it. You can do it. I do it. You can do it. And you can tell a generation that they can do it. I know you're watching me. I know you're looking at me. I know you're smiling. You can do it.
This episode of Behind the Song was brought to you by Clean Water. Clean water. Water never tasted so good.
I feel very thirsty. I got to get the clean water. And I'm telling you, you need to get it as well. Give me a minute. You can check them out. Clean water. Yeah. Refreshing. I like it. Clean water. 100%. Not 50. 100% pure water.